My check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2 1 2. Hey, my check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2 1 2. Good morning, good afternoon, wonderful humans. Thank you so much for clicking on this. You have tons of options to click on this internet space. There are so many content parading every second, but you decided to click on mine, which I'm heavily grateful for that. If you haven't clicked or subscribed to my channel on YouTube, do well, and do so. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't followed any of my pages on all the social media platforms, kindly do well and do so. I'm heavily grateful for your time anyway, and I don't take that for granted at all. Well, I'm just here vibing out and just want to vibe with you and just share my 2 cents on something. We should be extremely careful how we judge people and how our jealousy and our rage goes up on a daily basis whenever we see people spending money, or whenever we see people having a good time, or whenever we see people enjoying life. One thing about this life is, as time goes on, everyone will be paid accordingly, whether in good currency, whether in the bad receipts, or whichever way, we will definitely be paid. And God has time for us, and He has a good interest in us. That is the more reason why you are living and you are alive, that you can hear me and you can see any of my contents on a daily basis. It's funny how people try to be jealous upon how people want to spend their money. People always want to advise them to do this and do that. But there are 2 types of money that people spend on a daily basis. The startup money, aka ceiling, the startup money, aka ceiling, and the profit money, aka the end product. On the daily basis, people usually spend their startup money that they need to put in their businesses to grow, money they need to start their businesses, money they need to put into their education, money they need to put into their health, money they need to put in to sort their bills. People usually want to spend that on the daily basis just because they've seen others spending money. I'm pretty careful whenever I see people enjoying life. I keep saying, what if that money was free? What if that person invested that money so many years or so many months ago, or so many weeks that I'm not even aware of? I'm heavily careful with this sort of things, because if you don't take care, you may end up spending your fortune, whereas the person that you are jealous of, or you are bitter of, or you see spending money, going on vacation, buying clothes, buying jewelries, getting involved in some luxurious stuff, doing some dope things on the daily basis, you keep asking, hey, where that is he what exactly is he even doing that is gaining all this cash? What is she even doing? And we are easily to form names for people. Oh, maybe I believe this person is into this business. Maybe I believe this he or he is doing this. Maybe I believe she is doing this. We usually condemn, judge, and always jealous of people trying to spend their money. But the funny aspect is, in that order, then we end up trying to use our startup money that we need to use for a specific reason, just because you saw a friend buying this watch, buying this clothes, wearing this shoes, sneakers, wearing this nice perfume. So you also feel you need to match up. There are some people who are financially cautious. They spend within their means, they live within their means, and they do things within their means and within their power. You might be wrong, Some people are given free cash to spend for certain reasons. Some people have invested years, months, decades, centuries. Some people also have a family business working for them. So you probably don't know the source of someone's money. You want to follow based on your jealousy, based on your bitterness, based on you want to match up. So you also may end up spending your startup money that you needed to put in your education, or you needed to start a business, or you needed to fix your health, or you needed to put in your something beneficial to yourself, you may end up spending just because a friend of yours is wearing good clothes, a friend of yours is wearing perfume, buying or going and having good time on WhatsApp status, on social media. And you keep seeing that, and your thoughts are like, oh, once he or she is doing this, you can match up. That's the worst thing that any human being can do. You are rather digging your own grave, and you may end up dying in it, and you may end up hurting yourself. We should be truthfully careful in how we do our things on this earth space of ours. Not every money is just money is truthfully not even. It's no one even has a money tree in his or her house. Even if you have a money tree in your house, you need to water it. That money tree needs to see sunshine. So definitely there's a working activities that needs to go in for the money to come more. Once you're spending and you're not putting in, or there's not a dividend, a return on investment coming in on that cash, it will definitely get finished. It will definitely get finished. It will be silly for any human to be jealous. It will be silly for any human to be bitter. It will be silly for any human being just to match up because he or she is spending this X amount of money weekly, X amount of money monthly, X amount of money yearly. You feel you need to do something, whereas you might not even have the money. The little money that you have on yourself, you might want to match up. These are the basic things which are happening on the daily basis. People getting deterred, people getting destroyed, people getting confused, people getting anxious, people also getting messed up just because they feel other people are living life and they are not. But there's one thing that I know for sure is at its own given time, every fruit that you ever planted on ground will bear fruits, and you one day enjoy them. Once upon a time, maybe you are in some rags, but there will be a good time coming. You buy all the designer clothes, you go on the vacation spree, you enjoy the cash that you ever needed, and one day you sit down and say, if I really messed up and I followed the lead of certain people, I might not be here today. There are some people that blow their startup money that they end up hanging. Well, there are days you'll be broke anyway. There are days you have it, there are days you might not have it. But it doesn't make you a fool, or excuse me to say, it doesn't make you a fool. It doesn't make you useless, even when you go broke. Going broke is never a sin. With time, you just need to analyze the certain things that makes you go broke all the time. And if you are doing, there are some people, if you are fixing it and you're still going broke, just know that the universe rewards every human or every man or woman trying. So once you are trying on the daily basis, just know there are great rewards coming your way. It might not be now. So all in all, this video is just to tell you that there's no need to be bitter. When you see someone having cash or someone having fortune, there's no need to be bitter. When you see people going on the vacation, people enjoying life, people buying the exotic stuffs on a daily basis, there's no need to be jealous at all. For all you know, this money were capital that he planted some years, seed money that he or she planted some years, and it is bearing fruits. And those are the profit money he or she is spending. For all you know, these are generational blessings or generational business cash that he or she is spending. For all you know, these are something that someone gave him for free. For all you know, this is something he or she is doing for a short period that it wouldn't last for long. So getting jealous over people trying to live their life is totally useless. Just focus on yourself. With time, you buy all the best clothes, you travel, you go on the vacation, you enjoy the goodness. All you just need to do, focus on your work, Be prayerful, be consistent, be extremely focused. Don't be confused about the things going on the left side or the right side, going in the upwards, going in the downwards, seeing people enjoying life, and you think you are none a part of them. As much as you haven't destroyed anyone's life, you definitely enjoy your cash someday. Cheer up if the money is not here yet. It will definitely come. Money is definitely a vital ingredient. It's definitely vital to, aside education, money is one of the powerful things that every human being needs to upgrade him or herself, to boost him or herself, to make him or herself feels good and feel comfortable. There are some days that we live that we may have a little cash in your pocket and you are happy, even though you might not have a reason to spend on any. You will be happy. It boosts your ego in any way, you know that. So Charlie, may we all get a desired job that will give us the cash and the benefits of life, so we can enjoy life and reap the benefit. Be careful you don't spoil your startup. Be careful you don't overuse your startup money or your seedling money. Be careful how you see people spending their money. It could be profits money. It could be end fruits money that are bear great fruits for him or her. Jealousy is not needed. Bitterness is not needed. One day it will get to your time. Nothing truthfully lasts forever. You won't be in pains forever. You won't be in sadness forever. You certainly get to a point whereby you have your own bread, and you probably may spend money for the rest of your life, not just for a while. Yeah? My name still remains Bray Asinzigi, Bray Storm, Bray Nom, Bray Films, Bray Pod, Bray Verse, whatever Bray it is, Bray Eats. Do well and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Do well and just place on a post notification on a daily basis, you know. So as when we drop all these, you'll be the very first one to get it, you know. I'm laying on the bed and I decided to drop my 2 cents to you. If you want to take it, just put it in the piggy bank. It will grow a capital for you. But if you don't want to take it, you see me and just say, hey, you only live once, let me blow my money. You go meet tomorrow, then you go vex. You go think, say like, they do you juju each and every day. Charlie. Blessings, yeah? Grateful for listening to me. Yeah, grateful.